So, hello and welcome. We're going to jump straight into this theme of April. What is happening with the current energies on the planets? We've just gone through a really massive transformation. It's been a portal since December last year, and we've really been going through addressing a lot of the changes that we do need to make to anchor in and ground and integrate all of the lessons that we've learned in previous experiences. So 2024 may have felt like one of the most challenging periods. If this resonates with you, then this video is for you. And I trust that this video finds who it needs to find. I don't do any tags or any sort of algorithm changes to present it. It's just going to find you if you are on the same wavelength. So the themes that are happening now are really coming into our wholeness and our fullness around how we want to be acting at this time. So we have had a vision for how we want to be, and right now we are being it. We are literally being this version that's been brewing and bubbling, and we've wanted to step into these roles but we couldn't, right? So it was this energy of want and of knowing, of I know what I need to do and I know I need to be doing this, but it just hasn't been coming through. It hasn't been able to come through in a solid and grounded way. April is about integration. April is about, holy fuck, what have we just been through? And we are stepping into our actual roles now. There are certain waves, right? So there are certain waves of leaders and of people, and they come in cycles. If you're on this wave, you are a leader for the next cycle, guiding the souls who are just stepping into their spiritual journeys, the beginners, the spiritual babies. You are a shepherd. You are a shepherd for these souls. So a lot of similar themes are a throat chakra activation in the last few weeks has been a massive theme. So a lot of people on this path have been noticing their ability to speak up and speak into what is happening. They're voicing their opinions, they're able to say how they feel. And the reason is we are understanding that our comfort, our grounding, our nervous system regulation is key. If we are dysregulated, if other people are causing disturbance in the field, if other people themselves are dysregulated, as human beings we co-regulate with one another. So as the guide, you can think of yourself as like a foundational co-regulator. You hold steady what you are. You hold steady the vibration, the clarity, the calm, the grounding, the softness, but the boundaries. This is held by you and channeled into others. You guide others by being this. You don't heal other people directly, right? You heal other people by creating a space, a container for them to heal and do their own work, while you lead in the way that you are being. The way that you are guides other people on how to be. The way that you self-regulate guides other people on how to be. What I'm saying is, if you are not calm and grounded in your nervous system, this is going to have a ripple effect on others, right? So if we ground ourselves and we hold the space, our comfort, our disposition is what sets up this space for holding the frequency, the vibration for others. Another massive lesson that's been coming up is the masculine and feminine dynamics. So yin and yang is not representative of masculine and feminine dynamics, and that's an extremely unpopular opinion. So originally in the Tao, yin and yang was an observation of nature, of the polar opposites and the duality of life force itself. these were then socialized into like a social context during the Confucian era, where a lot of our current societal structures were set up. And to be honest, women were getting the shit end of the stick, and honestly, men were too, because this was like a dictatorship. This was a controlled method of establishing societal dynamics. So no one really benefited from this, but we have confused yin and yang and set them up as these gender roles when, of course, both exist within each human. It is not, women are yin and men are yang. They say yin, obedience and being submissive, those are yin qualities for a woman. Yet, who fought wars and who worked these 9-to-5 corporate jobs, right? It takes a lot of submission and obedience to participate in those were historically roles played by men. So is obedience truly a yin quality? It's only just this like idea within society. It's not actually what yin represents, right? So then we've got the opposite, yang. What is this leadership? Well, let's take a look at who leads the children. Women are the natural leaders of the home and therefore set up the foundation of society in that way. So these masculine and feminine roles have really boxed us into actually opposing each other. So if we think of these as opposing forces and then we place these on the masculine and the feminine, suddenly the masculine and the feminine become themselves opposing forces, when this was never the intended quality of observing yin and yang dynamics in nature. Yin and yang is present in both men and women. So to set them up as these strict guidelines and boxes to place people in only limits our ability to tap into the full spectrum of what it means to be a human being. So that is another really potent theme that's been coming up for the month of April in 2025. Now, of course, if this video finds you at a different time, this is because you're riding the wave at that time. So it will be relevant to you in that moment. But I am just speaking to it as it comes, and I am curious to know if you are also on this similar wave, if this video was useful to you, or if you find similar themes in your own life. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me, and I'll see you in the next video.